Black Tabby Games. Warning, this is a horror game. It is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website if you need a list of specific content warning. Scarlet Hollow contains occasional light flashing effects. If these effects pose a health risk for you, you can disable them in the preferences menu. You won't be able to save everyone. You might not even be able to save yourself. Welcome home. Bit of a mouthful to read there. This is a little loud. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Alright. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, this game is called Scarlet Hollow. I don't know too much about it, except for the fact that it's supposed to be a sort of horror mystery visual novel. I figured that would be fun to put on the archive and to look back on. Visual novels are pretty cool, and this one had a pretty cool concept. Yeah, let me turn off my lights, and I'll be ready to start. Okay, so preferences. This has to go down a little bit. There we go. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to fix this. I like the music and all, but holy shit, is that fucking loud. Let's see. Off, on. Wow, there's a lot of shit, and I don't know what some of it is. I think this is pretty good. Holy shit. Not now, bro. Stealth voicing volume drop. Okay, fuck off. None of this shit. None of this shit. About. Yeah. I think we're ready to start. Your name is Rob. You live in the city of... Let's not do the real city. I live in the city of Richmond. I'm a dude ski. Select 2 traits. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. Powerful build, tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness, an imposing presence that commands the room, a mean right hook. Mystical, strange, and unusual. You see threads of reality in ways others cannot. Talk to animals. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Strange. Street smart. Good at lying and hard to lie to. Fast talker. You can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. Hot. Extremely good looking. A natural flirt. People just like you. Probably because you're a good person. Book smart. Well read and rational. Possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. A talented researcher. Keen eye. Observant with a knack for picking up small details. Empathetic. Well, obviously we're gonna be hot as fuck. We're gonna be fucking gorgeous. Maybe book smart too. We can be like that hot nerdy guy. I don't know why I said that. I wish I didn't. We can't be hot and powerful, Bill, dude. That's like Johnny Bravo right there. I don't want to be a dumbass. Talk to animals. I think it's going to backfire on me. You know, talking to random animals. I don't even know how we're able to. I guess we have some sort of power for that. What are you doing? He's scratching up my chair. Ignore that. Keen eye seems kind of fun. Or not fun, but pretty good. I feel like that's gonna be important, right, for this kind of game. But so is Booksmart. I think I'm gonna go hot in Booksmart. Mystical just makes me feel like I'm a hippie. So, and yeah, I think this is good. All right. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin. The bad news. The 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in city depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of poor Lan Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt. Seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Interesting. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. Stranger. So anyway, as I was saying... Oh gosh. Oh no. He's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he'd even stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation. Oh, this guy is like the worst kind of person imaginable. I was up in Maryland, looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Oh, so you're a dickhead. Why are you talking to me? Are you serious? I'm a little confused. I wish he'd elaborate more on that. Wait, what? Yeah, you know, teen stuff. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse and yelling about how she was going to call the cop or whatever. It was hilarious. Holy shit. This guy's a psycho. And this game still looks a little loud. Hold on. Okay. She actually hit my friend and he said it hurt a lot. So I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. This guy and his friend are some punk-ass bitches. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and geez. You ever get so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody? Yeah, this guy's a psycho. Hot. Did he say she tried to break up with him? You can't even begin to imagine what that might feel what that might feel like. Nobody's ever broken up with you. Honestly, you can't say everyone anybody's ever tried breaking up with me. Or ever tried to break up with me. Ratton? Yeah, I kind of feel like killing someone right now. I don't want to start anything on this bus. I think I'm gonna use my trait here. I honestly can't say anybody's ever tried to break up with me. Yeah, I should have known I'd sound a little unhinged to someone like you. But if anyone ever does try to break your heart, you might be surprised by how it changes you. I honestly could have killed that woman. Jesus, this guy had some fucking problems, and I hate the way his big-ass eyes are staring into my fucking soul and his terrible-ass, patchy-ass beard, bro. Just shave that shit. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. Okay, well, at least he's showing up. Could be a deadbeat. But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff. So I might just wind up on a bus to New York? Or something instead? I've always wanted to go there. Jeez Louise. Smart move. Get out while you can. Yeah, don't let her hold you down, brother. Run! No, I'm kidding. You know, I feel like if I say this to him, he's gonna beat my ass. He might be carrying a gun or something. I don't know. This guy feels like kind of gives off school shooter vibes. That's interesting. Please let this man get off the bus soon, you think? You're not sure where he could possibly take this confrontation next, but you definitely don't want to find out. Yeah, people tell me I lead an interesting life. But I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. Maybe other folks don't do that enough. Anyways, where'd you think we're headed? Just a small town. I don't want to tell this guy where I'm going. Just a small town. You probably haven't heard of it. That's probably Scarlet Hollow, right? Fuck. Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. Dude, this guy's totally coming after me to kill me. I don't know. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up this way. Or that way, though, actually. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work on the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see, and there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are. Thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while now to think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're all doing up there. They could say that? They're not gonna get in trouble with that in their game? Interesting. Hope they didn't die! Ha! He looks back at his phone. For once, focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me to talk around, or without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. What the fuck? They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Ugh, you hear it dripping? I don't want this shit. And how long has it been in there? And why are they still fucking... Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. What makes you think I want to? Hip, sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. Wow. I'm not eating the fucking peanuts. I'm not saying that. I feel like he's gonna kick my ass, honestly. I don't know. No thanks, man. You put up your hand and say no. I'm not really hungry. There's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal. Assuming nothing goes wrong. Best to have them on hand. The young man sets the peanut down on an empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine. This is fucking... And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. Jesus Christ. Ah, man, it's already... Ugh. I bet it fucking stinks, too. And just like that, I bet he fucking stinks. Sorry. And just like that, you're alone. The stranger's peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. It's too much. Maybe we can finally get some sleep. Next stop. Oh, bus driver. Next stop. Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. Wow, I might have to go grab water because I'm already feeling it. The cotton mouth coming. You know, let me go grab that real quick. Enjoy the bus ASMR for a second there. Hold on. Sorry about that. Someone came a knocking at my door. I also got something that's in water. Nice cold cherry Coke Zero. Grip and rip. Yeah, that was good. Actually, nothing better than water, but I'm kind of in the mood for a nice little pop. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay. The bus finally comes to a stop. Its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. Why is I just now noticed, but look how fucking fucked up my finger is on this cursor. You think that's just like the loose end of the glove or my fucking fingernail? Anyways, the sign at least reads a bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're... Excuse me. I am not editing that out, by the way. Sorry, editing that out, by the way. That's staying in. And so as for all future burps, by the way. And I burp a lot drinking pop, so... Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. Man, I had a tough time getting through that. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you in this place behind. Hey, Rob. Man, you don't look very good. You're kind of sick, buddy. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Make a good first impression with a winning smile. That sounds like it. That's it. Hey, Bram, what you doing, buddy? I'm making this cat treat. Give her condolences. Give me silent. Hey, Tabitha. Looks like somebody needs a hug. Dude, I'm just gonna smile at her. She could use a good smile. You've never met someone who was able to resist your ability to make a good first impression. You flash a soft smile and give her condolences. Hey, look, I even gave her condolences anyways. Tabitha, it's so nice to finally meet you. I was sorry to hear about your mom. Thanks. For a brief moment, Tabitha is put at ease before she quickly straightens up and the annoyance returns to her face. It might not have been much, but you can confidently notch up another victory courtesy of the winning Rob smile. That's right, baby. TM. Known. I have a beautiful smile. Beautiful. Come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Damn, she hauled ass fast. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relics. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. I am so sorry for any and all burps, by the way. But I'm still not editing that shit out. Tip: dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Okay, interesting. So it's not like they're not impactful, like there's no meaning to exploring it, but at least, you don't have to progress. You can still, expand your relationships. I don't know about this one. Both members of the Dead Mom Club now. Yeah, she doesn't look like she's gonna appreciate that. How are you holding up? I think that's pretty good. Fine. Great. It isn't healthy to keep things bottled up. Phew! Good to hear. I know you're feeling a lot, my mom too. Okay, but the other changes on here for you, alright? I feel like I don't know her well enough to say that. You know what I mean? Or this. I know you're feeling. I lost my mom too. I feel like common ground is pretty good. I know. Okay, cool. So, the funeral. It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Jeez, that's almost a whole week. I got here a little early. Since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know the stuff you need to. They worked out all the details yet, remain silent. I feel like that's gonna piss her off. Have you worked all the details yet? Mm-hmm. Taken care of. Don't need any help. Okay. So she's kind of a bitch. I mean, I know she lost her mom and all that, but shit, I lost my mom too. You ain't special. I'm sorry, this is terrible. Terrible thing to say. She's probably just having a rough time. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. You had your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. Whoa, that's a lot of words. Look, I don't know what my mom did to piss off the side of the family, and I know you're going through a lot right now, but that comment was unnecessary. Is there any bad blood between us? You don't know me, and I don't know what my mom's problem was with the side of the family. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry, I wish I'd known about you. Haha, yeah, Dead Mom's Club. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling like I gotta punch back. She's kind of punching down on me right now. Yeah, we'll do that. Haha, yeah, Dead Mom's Club. Oh. Your cousin stares straight ahead, her expression icy. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up mountain road. Well, I'm sorry. I couldn't let her walk all over me like that, dude. That was unnecessary. What she said to me was rude, and it hurt my feelings. And here it is. The Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it, perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak in their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Damn, bitch, you want cleaning here? You realize you had guests coming over and you didn't even bother cleaning? Look at this fucking step here. What the fuck? You live in this dump? Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. Yeah, fucking clearly I see that right there. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. It's beautiful? That's a fucking lie. Yeah, see? I mean, this place is falling apart. I thought y'all were loaded, but you can't afford to fix this dump. Look, I don't want to, like, get on her bad side. I already kind of made fun of her mom being dead. The architecture here is breathtaking. Chateauesque style reminiscent of the Biltmore estate. We'll go with this. Color me marginally impressed. I didn't have you pegged as cultured. But I tell you what, she makes it really hard to be nice to her. Believe it or not, this estate actually predates the Biltmore by nearly 3 decades. It used to be the crown jewel of the region, but times change, and the attentions of the masses are ever so fickle. Shall we begin the tour? Follow me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. This place is fucking terrible. My foot's gonna sink through one of these floors and end up in a nail, and I have to get fucking tetanus shot. This place is probably disease-ridden too. I wouldn't be surprised if there's bedbugs. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. Really? Did she show up last Monday? Because I'm seeing a lot of fucking dishes and dead flowers and a broken ass fucking door. I think you need to fire this Janie. Or, talk to her because this shit is unacceptable. This place is a fucking dump. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Wow. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. I don't like those anyways. Well, I like mac and cheese. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip: some explore options can prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Someone cleans this place? You said someone actually cleans this place? Have you ever actually seen that happen, or did the person just say they did it and leave? Yeah. It's perfect? That's a bull-faced lie. Awesome! I love PB&J. Is there somewhere in town I can buy fucking food? I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you. Well, I don't want you to go with me. You probably make my fucking food taste bad. General store? I'm very folksy. I'm guessing my character spent a lot of time in the city. I'm your guest. You know what? Sweet. Thanks. Cool. Good talk. What if I want ice cream? You said someone actually cleaned this place. I don't know if that's gonna... It's nice. You said someone actually cleans this place? Have you ever actually seen that happen, or does this person just say they did it and leave? Yeah. Okay, this place is a fucking dump. Oh, I keep a close watch on Janie. She cleans. Maybe it's not up to your sleek city standards, but this is an old house in the country. There's a level of dirt and grime you have to learn to live with. I live out in a rural area, and I have to say, I've never seen a house look like this, this shitty. You don't control water go? Just let it go. Alright, sorry. Wonderful. Now that you're done insulting my kitchen, do you have any other questions before we move on to the next part of the tour? Alright, what's next? Bathroom. Follow me. Great! It's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Yeah, hello there. Is that your cat? What's his name? Girlfriend. Do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Okay. Well, cats are pretty mean. Unlike my cat in real life, he's just a very lovable little kitty. In fact, maybe a little too lovable. He's kind of clean. I'll take her word for it. You decide to follow Tabitha's advice. Shall we move on? The bathroom awaits. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. But for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. How much to shell? It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. Oh, what the fuck? Why? Ugh, man. Okay. What the fuck's going on? You can't buy a new fucking shower curtain? This bitch living in poverty. Ugh. Yuck. It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. That is fucking disgusting. Oh boy. What a nice bathroom. Let's just lift the seat, bro. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. That is fucking disgusting, man. What the fuck? Ew. I'm surprised there's no poop skid marks in here, man. Look. Am I taking a shit or am I pissing? It's, you know, I don't want to put my cheeks on this fucking thing with, you know, little creepy crawlies running around, but if I gotta piss, I'll drown those motherfuckers. I'm just saying. Target practice. Do I know which one I'm doing? Fuck it. We ball. I told you the toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour, follow me. I'm gonna say that I pissed and not shit. Okay. I feel like this might be a little too quiet, guys. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. Look smart. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. Fuck. That's disgusting. A week of sleeping in this place might give you some permanent lung damage. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Jeannie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it. So you'd better be grateful. Have you ever just thought about, I don't know, hiring somebody else? The closet is full of old family stuff. So you can't hang up your clothes. Or, sorry, you can't hang your clothes up. But you can use the dresser. It should be empty. This is great. Way nicer than I'm used to. What a dump. I hate it. It seems a little dusty. Who used to sleep here? I wonder if it's this lady up here that used to sleep here. They got a piano over here. Can I play with that? Who used to sleep here? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many people have slept there. Or here. Well, I'm sorry. And now you'll sleep here. Carrying on the fine tradition of bedroom being slept in. Wow. You know what? This room is nice, thank you. Good. You should be honored to stay in a historic landmark such as this. Every piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. This is not an IKEA bedroom or whatever such nonsense you're used to in the city. Man, she up my fucking balls right now. You can pop off. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tips, some dialogue options, will open additional conversation paths, some right away and others down the line. Interesting. Hey, so is it cool if I have people over at some point in this week? That makes me almost as crazy as her, bro. Why would I invite random people to a house that's not even mine? That's fucking dumb. There wouldn't happen to be a library in the state, would there? I'm not sure what else I should do with my time. Where are you going? What to do while you're gone? You ask me to come here. But you're acting all pissed off that Ashley came. What's going on with you? Sure you're okay? That's a lot. I know we won't be able to use them all, so I better pick one wisely. Are you sure you're okay? Hey, are you sure you're doing okay? You seem kind of upset. I'm fine. I just need to get back to work. I feel like that one's going to... Well, she go back to work, so I guess that's kind of self-explanatory. Well, actually, where do you work? To work, somebody has to pay bills on you. Yes, I know that, but I'm saying what the fuck? Yeah, what kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me, except for you and your mom. It required a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep it. Dude, I'm just saying, if I inherited this house would not look like absolute fucking shit. She seemed to have some sort of pride in this shit, but it didn't look like it. I don't know, man. Maybe I don't understand, or I don't know the whole circumstance yet, but I'm just calling it how I see it. Can I come watch? Girl boss! That sounds pretty impressive and exciting. Good for you. This is out of pocket here. Can I come watch? What? No, the mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. Oh. That sounds pretty impressive and exciting. Actually, I didn't know we owned a coal mine. We don't own the coal mine. I own the coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to it years ago. Sorry, damn. Okay, I'm sorry. That sounds pretty impressive and exciting. Good for you. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't think of it as exciting in the same way I don't think of cleaning a toilet or painting a wall as exciting. It's a task. One of those tasks can use more doing. True. That's a healthy mindset. Sad. I'm just gonna stay silent. Great. Any other questions before I leave? Yes, a library. I want to see what's in this place. And, you know, a 150-year-old mansion might have some interesting books. There wouldn't happen to be a library in this state, would there? I'm not sure what else I should do with my time. There is, but as I said earlier, most of this building is off limits. Alright. And the library is in the west wing, which is extra off limits. You're better off heading into town. I'm pretty sure there's a library there. Boo. Alright. Do you think you could take me to town before you leave? No, it's just down the hill. You could walk there yourself. Man, she is an absolute dickhead. Makes me wonder what the fuck did my mom do to piss these people off. Alright. You know what? I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. I'm still trying to extend the olive branch, okay? She's probably just, you know, going through a rough time. She needs a Rob to help her get back up on her feet. I know it. We'll see. There's lots need to get done this week. Your cousin leaves to the... Yeah. Out as fuck. Your cousin leaves to the front door. And now it's just you. You in this sprawling, decrepit estate. I'm kind of fucking hungry. I might go get a PB&J. I don't know. Now, let's settle into my room first, and then get a PB&J if we can. Now that your cousin is gone, the aches and pains of your journey sinks into your bones. You stumble back up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. The phone's going off, sorry. You stand at the entrance to your room. Take a nap. Put your spare clothes in the dresser. Check the closet. Look out the window. Examine the wall. What's on the wall here? This must be an older relative of yours. Judging by the dates of the inscription, you've never heard of her. But you barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. So I guess me and my mom are like sort of estranged to the rest of this family. Interesting. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for conversation. Let's be a little nosy. What's in this closet? Oh shit. Where'd your shoe at? You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here. That's kind of cool, though. Imagine, like, you know, having a shit ton of your family's, like, generation of your family shit in one house. That'd be kind of fucking cool. Pick up the doll. What the hell did that say? Of course you're sharing a room with the creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads, Property of Alexandra. No need to carry this around with you. Good, because I wasn't going to. Put this ugly-ass doll back. Close the closet behind you. Let's put their clothes in the dresser before we look up the window. Ah, fuck! You fucking disgusting little rodent. You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It is quiet, but angry. Yeah, I fucking see that. Grab the opossum. Smack it. Put clothes on top of the opossum. There's drawer. I don't know what I heard. I mean, I don't know. It's a fucking... What would I do in real life? I think, honestly, I would close the drawer and find something that, like, kick the fuck out of the drawer. I don't want to fucking grab it. I can't talk to it. Maybe I should have grabbed that trait. I kind of want to smack him. Get the fuck out of my drawer. I cannot believe that I'm sleeping in this shitty-ass room where it's got fucking possums living in my fucking drawer that I'm staying at, dude. This is a terrible experience. And I haven't even been here a day. Let's put our fucking clothes on top of it. Fuck it. No, I don't want to kill it. Pardon me. You gently close the drawer, leaving the marsupial in peace. This drawer belongs to the opossum, and there's nothing you can do about it. You open the top drawer next. It's empty. As good a place you'll put your clothes. Or you'll find to put your clothes. Fine. Whatever. Maybe it won't fucking bother me. Based on the state of the house, you wonder if you had been better off keeping your clothes in your nice clean bag. But there's no going back now. Yeah, honestly, I should have fucking done that. But then again, I would have known that there's a fucking possum living in this shit. So... better to, you know, waking up in the middle of the night to find a random possum at the foot of my bed licking my toes or something. Let's look out the window. Oh. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip into shape. That's what I was saying, dude! This place is too good! Or, sorry, too nice to make it run down like it is. You'd go and pull out weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and do whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory. Once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while doing the person. Well, that seems a little extra. I wouldn't do all that. I would work on it, and I don't know, a little lemonade would sound nice instead of tea, to be honest. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now. Alright. Do I take a nap? That's enough. It doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. Well, I don't know. You probably get food in town, right? I kind of want to go into this. But my problem is, if I go into the Forbidden Wings, right, and I insert a new hole in the floorboards, you'll probably find out. And plus, well, it's not my house, so... let's just go into town. Damn, that is loud as fuck. Now that you're settled in, there's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. If you had known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop. Especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. Yeah, seriously. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. And then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. It's really pretty out here. Okay. Finally, you made it back to town. Wow, the town looks just like where I live, honestly. The holler, as that guy in the bus called it. I've probably seen better days. Still have the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Doggy! Oh, who are you? Whoa, I missed it. I missed the vlog. Wait, what did it say? Fuck! Gretchen? Is that what this thing's name is? Oh, it's so ugly. It's cute. Oh, I haven't seen you around here before. Hot. The young woman is noticeably flustered by your appearance. It's a phenomenon that you, as a hot, are all too familiar with. Oh, so you're saying I'm in! Ahaha! Ahaha! Sorry about Gretchen. She can be very slippery when she wants to be. Hope she didn't scare you. Did your dog have glaucoma or something? Ugh. Look how pudgy it is. Tell me more about this wonderful creature. I am in love with this dog and I wish to know everything there is to know about her. Gladly. Her favorite food is Cheese Whiz. Oh, maybe that's why your dog's so fucked up. You're feeding her some fucking processed bullshit. Her favorite toy is an old sock I sewed to look like a squirrel. And her favorite show is Murder, She Wrote. Sometimes I leave it on in the background while I'm working to give her something to do. To actually sit in her little bed and watch it, like an old lady with her programs. My cat does the same thing, Ashley, I'm not gonna lie. He watches a Twitch streamer I watch a lot. How'd you two meet? That's so cute. How'd you first meet her? My mom was a vet, and she used to visit the regional animal shelter on the weekends to do checkups. When I was real young, I'd go with her to volunteer, which really meant I'd do a little bit of manual labor, then play with the dog for the rest of the day. One weekend, believe it or not, she dropped off this little 1-year-old pug that's outgrown his cute puppy stage. Then I went to clean her kennel. She looked up at me with his big, watery, nervous eyes, wagging her entire butt, and whimpering like no one had ever loved her before. I could not fall head over heels for her, you know? My parents were rugged mountain folk, so they weren't big on toy breeds, and at first they refused to even consider adopting poor Gretchen. But I kept visiting every week, and soon enough they caved and let me take her home. My dad still wasn't too keen on her at first, but soon enough, he was taking her out on the trails like she was a hound dog. Sorry for talking your ear off, but I can't help it. I could prattle on about Gretchen for hours. But what am I doing? I got so caught up in the excitement of meeting someone new that I entirely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of cold folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. Thank you. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? None of your fucking business, pug lady. Let me introduce myself first. Hi, I'm Rob. You must be Tabby's cousin, right? That's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her, all alone in that house. All alone up in that house, big house. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so... why do you want to know? Alright. Even though we just met here a couple hours ago, that'd be lying if I said I was worried about her. Alright, let's go with this. I honestly cannot see her letting that shit go. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so cute. She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. Is she always so... Is she always so, you know, uh, an asshole? Like, you know, rough around the edges? Yes. Yep, that's Tabby for you. I wouldn't take it too personally. I'm not sure what it says about her state of mind that she's still her same old grumpy self. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even though she'd probably never admit it. She's really not worth your time. How long have you known her? Sound like you've known her for a while. Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody's known everybody else as far back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in the school production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck, and she was Mustard Seed. Stupid-ass name. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated and that was that. Oh, if we just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. A treat. Oh, I could flirt with her. I don't have rules and... That seems like I'm coming on a little strong. I don't know. Fuck it, we ball! I normally have a rule against accepting strange food invitations from people I don't know, but I'll make an exception because you're pretty. What can I say? I know my charm. Aha! I'm in, bro. Aha! I knew picking a hot treat was the best way to go. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. By the way, I just want to say breakfast food is probably my favorite type of food. Second, it's probably like dinner time food. I don't really fuck with lunch. Anyways, sorry. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Wow. What are you looking at? Hey everyone, I'm Rob. I'm just in town for the funeral. Nice to meet y'all. The woman behind the counter being back at you. There it is, baby. That smile I gave out when I said that. They love it. They love it. Especially her. Hello there. Welcome to the holler. You just let us know if you need something, okay? Or need anything, okay? You nod politely. Give me a small wave as you and Stella slide into the nearest booth. Looks like you'll probably be the talk of the town for a while. Not often folks around here meet many strangers. And with who you're related to, well, folks love to gossip, you know. Hey, Stella. I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They quietly placed a cup of coffee in front of Stella. And here's some bacon for the little lady. You guys have got to stop feeding this dog human food, especially with the shit with the grease. This thing looks like it's already about to die. I don't even know if she knows she's still alive right now. Have you guys looked into her eyes? They're glazed over, or it's glaucoma. One of the two. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Tip: you can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box at any time. Look at that! Look what I'm saying! This dog don't need no fucking bacon, dude! Oh. Good lord. And what about you, stranger? Anything I can get you? The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. That's what I'm saying. Isn't bacon bad for dogs? Oh, she didn't like that. But dogs love bacon. Guess you know to a face like that. Gretchen's like one of those 110-year-old ladies who had a daily glass of wine her whole life. So why stop now? Maybe it's been the secret to her longevity. Well, I'm going to tell you this much. This isn't going to live for that much longer. Look at that. Anyways, don't worry. I always keep an eye on her diet. I gotta go in a sec. Want anything while I'm still here? Oh, and love me a good biscuit. I want a biscuit, please. I heard they were really good. Best in the county. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. Don't be. I don't know the whole. Sorry, I should have said that. She's still family. Before you had the chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. Oh, I love me a good fucking potluck. That should be right after the funeral, too, so it'll be a special occasion. This seems like a kind of asshole thing to say. Sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? I kind of assume that we spend my time trying to have Tabitha, but without an update. Probably just do what I can to support Tabitha through this. Oh, I kind of assumed I'd be spending my time trying to help Tabitha, but with how quickly she ran off today, I'm not sure that's enough for a full schedule. That's really sweet of you, but you're right. That'll definitely still leave you with plenty of time to kill. Have you thought about exploring the local trails at all? I'm usually out there a few nights a week for my job. I'd be happy to show you around. Before Stella could finish, Avery returned with biscuits and toe. Here's your biscuit. What he says on the house. She sends her condolences. Hell yeah! What do I look like, a fucking charity case? I don't want the biscuit now. Nah, you didn't have to do that. No worries. Hope you enjoy it. You pick up the biscuit. Delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from the surface. Take a bite. It melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. I'm not giving any to you, so you might as well stop fucking looking at me, dog. I've had better. Why? Whoa. This is a really good biscuit. I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? You are? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person I know who's been on the news. If that's not famous, then I don't know what is. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Oh, no! She's a YouTuber, whatever she does. What kind of videos do you do? Oh, what kind of videos do you do? You're unscripted. Alright, I'm back in, dude. That sounds fun. Dude, I want to go look for Bigfoot too. You should really check out her channel, Rob. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be that river one. You know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River. I think I'm saying that right. And that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in the water. Look smart. The size and shape of the creature's body tells you it's likely a predator. Definitely not a wolf. You seem to recall that mountain lion used to live up there. Or up here. Who'd say if there aren't a few left? Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that's the case, I'd leave it at least twice the size of any beaver I'd seen. Or it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I've also had people say it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. That's an honest-to-God cryptid there. Oh yeah, totally a dog, Wait, a beaver? Hold on. Whatever it is, you should leave it alone. Maybe it's a mountain lion. It definitely got that predator shape and size, and there used to be population in North Carolina. No, no way. It's absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions left this far east. I did a whole video in the Appalachian Mountain alignment and found jacked squat. And there's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of water. I'm pretty sure that's not true, right? I live in the Appalachians, and pretty sure they're still... Oh, maybe they're just pop up in North Carolina. I don't know. And the body's too long. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of a seaward gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if you'd maybe want to come along. Hell yeah! It's a pretty easy one this week. Wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait! No spoilers. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends anyway. See you all around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after the skunk ape. Fuck yeah. The skunk ape? What the fuck is the skunk ape? I had a pretty good joke there, but not sure if I can say it. Probably we should have mentioned that, actually. But, heck yeah, skunk ape was hilarious. I saw a docu special on it once. Stinky Bigfoot. Hell yeah. Haha, right? It should be a pretty fun video. It's hard to be serious when you're talking about something that's famous for smelling bad. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida. But while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck, playing tug-of-war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So, what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera from me while I narrate against the darkening sky, that sort of thing. The date. Okay, it's a lot of shit here. Okay, hold on. It's a date. That depends. Will aggression be there? Absolutely. Yes, have better judgment? Yes. Not like anything else going on? Are you nuts? Absolutely not. Are you actually asking me, a stranger, to follow a girl to spend the woods and at night? Just like a dangerous beach. It's a decline. Have a rain check. Trying to get delayed and land here. I don't know, Stella. I'm kind of wiped. I think I'm good. I'm sure Tabitha's expecting me at home at some point. No, very silent. Fuck yeah, Tabitha don't want me here at all. It's a date, baby. Cool. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, but it's just been me and Gretchen for quite a while. I miss those two. Our videos were terrible. Maybe we'll get the chance to meet them later this week, probably, if you're mentioning it. So we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Leave a tip, leave a generous tip. Yeah, sleep tip. Leave a tip, you didn't even spend any money. Let's just leave a regular tip. I don't know how much money I even fucking have. And considering I spent, I've been hopping on bus to bus, I'm assuming. That's gotta be a lot of money, so let's just leave a little tip. Ah, fuck. I didn't know it'd be that broke. You reach through your pocket to pull out a single crumpled dollar bill and quarter. As long as you don't get sick of peanut butter and jelly, your meals will be free while you're here. Share the wealth while you've got it, you think to yourself. Leave the money on the table and follow Stella out the dime. I should have let the generous one, but I feel bad. Avery was cool. It had been very cold when he first arrived in town. But as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest. Wow. The car alarm's actually going off while I'm recording. Turn that damn thing off. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. I gotta make a call. God damn it. Alright, guys. It's off. I'm so sorry about that. Where was I? You're in a new place far from civilization and the people you know, following someone that you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. Yeah, you feel more alive you felt in years, strangely calm, tense, unsettled with nothing. Listen, man, I grew up in a place like this. I love it. Sometimes it gets really fucking boring when you're in town, but when you have friends that live out and have their own property, pretty nice. I'm, I think, I'm more alive than I ever felt. City slicker coming to out here, being one with nature. Yeah, you feel alive. The fall breeze passing through the leaves, the orange hue of the setting sun, painting the horizon, the promise of excitement ahead. Sorry, I got a little distracted. I didn't even see that Gretchen was there. I thought that was the cryptid for a second. It's been a while since you felt this in the moment. This present. The world around you feels almost magical. Were a mythical creature to actually manifest in front of you, it would fit perfectly in this world. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. Dude, I love fall, my favorite season. Love me some fall. I fucking hate summer. You know how it is these days. Each summer, the hottest yet, until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much more worse. It's just nice to feel chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if there was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk games. What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here, other than cryptids? Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of the nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. I didn't know deer would do that. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it. I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh! Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It's a 5-foot drop. 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. Wow, how the fuck did all that shit get there? It was practically solid ground with how much had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. I don't want to mess around in there. It's all stuff from the 50s too, which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. You ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Skinwalkers? Wendigos? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping to stumble across some sort of activity. You know, I like you, Stella, but that's kind of weird. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all's said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there are and I can't rule out the possibility that there. Why am I fucking this shit up? I hope no one ever makes it actually past or to this point in this video. Okay, here I go. And I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Wow, I can't believe that took me that long to get there. Werewolves, I kind of lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there were actually people out there who turned into animals. But werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's hope all of that junks, or let's hope all of that's just bunk. Am I right? What about aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government's declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. Dude, Stella's my kind of gal. She's very interesting to talk to. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. Heck yes, aliens are real. Nice. I knew we had a connection. I'm so it, bro. Aha! I know somebody who knows somebody who heard a story from this trucker in Fayetteville. His truck stopped in the middle of the road. It just shut down completely, even though he had a full tank of gas. And suddenly, it looked like it's daylight outside. He could see cows out in the field, birds in the sky, and then this metallic-like egg thing appeared floating in front of his truck. He passed out, and he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies. Like he had never even been there, with just smooth skin where he should be. I know it's a secondhand source, but there's plenty more like it. And if they are true, could have been the government. He shrugged. Not like they don't have a weird history of conducting weird experiments. Sure, the government does mess up stuff on the daily, but the way I see it, I have about as much control over what they do as I would over extraterrestrial beings. So, if I have no control over these things, I might as well choose to think it's been aliens all the time. I got a little droid in my heart, you know? Besides, not like it matters which one of us is right, or if either of us is right at all. I'll die one day, and so will you. And eventually, there will be no one left who remembers us or what we did in our lifetimes. Damn, you've disarmed me with your nihilism. And now I feel an empty pit in my soul at the thought of the vastness of time. Oh, don't worry. Isn't there some comfort in the inherent meaninglessness of our actions? Are you really expecting to find anything out here? That's fair. We are hunting a creature that stayed hidden from humans long enough to gain a mythic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping up at the star of my little YouTube channel? But hey, the chances are never zero, right? Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? You know, just curious. Let me think. There was that one time back in early high school when Reese fell down on a cliff, but he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and his leg only took a week or two to heal. Oh no, not too bad. Though I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and I got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of Wampus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way out. Turned out the Wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie she is not. It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, and I was red as rain. So it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was that time I accidentally stumbled onto Old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. That sounds like the Appalachians, alright. But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I'd barely count. So, yeah. These hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Did you hear that? Yes, I did. What the fuck was that? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Is that Duke? Phew! Sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now what the hell are you looking out, or sorry, now what the hell are you looking for all the way out here? Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. And who's this you've got suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick. You aren't... Is that... Yup, I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now both of y'all head back on to town, you hear? Bet you steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter. It won't be too appreciative if a couple fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your own business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did. But I've yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chuckabungas or something, what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and I can't afford to lose many more than that. Huh. I wonder if Skunk Ape has a teeth for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is. But I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's the damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. These sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course, you wouldn't find anyone not tracking. And I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s. And even those were jiffy. Are mountain lions cougars? Hold on, let me look this up. Let me pause this one. Man, I swear, there are mountain lions in the Appalachians. I wonder if they're just talking about this part of this, in Scarlet Hollow or something. Anyways. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple of school-age Boy Scouts had been 100% confirmed yet. Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You always those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of these woods at dawn. And if you don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. But we were here first. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, let's, I feel like I shouldn't be saying that to this guy. I mean, he's got a fucking gun. So, let's just go, Stella. You don't want the gun after all. You're right. No point in losing any more time arguing. Fine, go back to town. Break a leg out there, Duke. Break a what now? I mean, good luck, old man. Alright. Have a nice night, y'all. Old man meant business. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll let us get around him. No way, not with Duke and the shotgun out there ready to blow our heads off. Yes! I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt! Never. And trust me, we don't have anything to worry about from old Duke or his shotgun. I've gone out hunting with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. Hey, got a Chivo for that. Path in the wind, or a path in the woods. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. Ahem. As night falls, my new assistant, the gorgeous Rob, aha! Thank you, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southern or southeastern edge of the U.S., including right here in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. I can take the camera off your hands now. We'll be able to start tracking the scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take in all this gorgeous scenery. Man, I could really go in here. I don't know. Should I do this? While I look into Stella's eyes? Or... the view isn't the only gorgeous thing out here. Aha! I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, I should get one out of the mug. I'm glad you felt that way. Oh. Your quiet moment with Stella's is broken by a loud, percussive snort. It's a deer. This noise meant it's lured the rest of us heard to danger. That's a deer, isn't it? Sure is. Let's check it out. Oh, I don't like this. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Oh, what the fuck? What's wrong with this deer? A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. And then it's gone. Okay. Nothing was going on with that deer. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Gretchen's making that noise? Jesus Christ. She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. I wonder if that deer was just in the middle of eating something, that's why his face looked like that. You're too much for potato. They don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? Oh, no. Is that a cyst or something? Why do you bring her with you? Was it a cyst or something? That's what I want to know. It looked bad. Yeah, I think you're right. A bit of an abscess. Maybe a tumor? Not like wild animals can get this taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. Bet there's not much else we could do about it. Why do you bring Gretchen with you? She doesn't seem like the safe choice for a hiking companion. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Puppies aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is, running around in the woods at 17. Dang, dog. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and excessive exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? Ugh! She sure does. Well, that got my heart rate back up. I'm ready for the hunt. Same from me. How about we take a quick snack break to fill up? Then we get right back into the nice activities. Ooh, trail mix. I love trail mix. Apricot? Man! Dude, I'm liking Stella more and more. Trail mix. We grab the trail mix. Classic choice. It feels satisfied. I like to mix my own to make sure it has the best stuff. Mostly M&M's. And I left out the raisins. No one liked those anyways. I like the raisins. Ah, fuck. Are you kidding me? I like the raisins in the trail mix. Do you now? Fuck, I should have went the apricots. Fuck, man. Stella, what the fuck? You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being. So, tell me what it's like in Richmond. Do you have a house? An apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be robbed. Why do you want to know? Why wouldn't I want to know? I've lived in this town my whole life. Alright, let's see. Well, I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I live in a 12-by-12 shed in someone's yard. I live in a cafe. I live in a closet. In a house with 10 roommates. I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. I live in a doorless basement that floods when it rains. I like this one. I live in a dingy studio apartment. And I hate it! I would hate that. And I hate it. At first it was kind of nice to finally have a space that was just mine. Now it feels cramped. It's like I'm stuck in a closet alone and no one can come. And no one can let me out because I chose this for myself. And as far as they know, I'm happy being there. The lights flicker. The toilet is constantly getting backed up because the landlady upstairs keeps flushing her cat's litter. It smells like cigarettes for some reason. And it's home to an extremely durable population of roaches. It's the pits. The worst. Just awful. Yikes! Have you tried looking for a different place? Or maybe finding a roommate? I've had bad roommates for a lifetime. It's cheap. I've thought about finding roommates. I've been saving up for something better. I don't know. Oh, I hear you. I've been saving up for something better. Oh yeah? So, what do you do for a living? What do I do? If I live in a dingy fucking studio apartment, I can't be anything good. Right? So maybe a teacher? Service industry. I build programmatic ads for a company no one's ever heard of. Starting path into Etsy. First year. I'm probably they can name drop real companies like that. I feel like they're gonna get in trouble, won't they? Oh my gosh, the dang car alarm! Alright. Sorry about that. I don't want to be a fucking lawyer, man. That sounds terrible. I think if I'm smart, I think I'm a teacher. I think that probably works well, right? Streamer sounds fun too. Can't imagine I make a lot of money that way. Let's go, teacher. I'm a teacher. I'm one of those have your debt forgiven in the 10 years program right now. So I won't be in the best financial position for the next decade. Gosh, it's a long time. The kids I teach now will be graduating high school. A teacher? That's such a valuable thing to do with your life. It's alright. What can I say? It's a good thing to do and it pays the bill, even if the money's a little tight. The crisp breeze passes over you. What about you? What's your story? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house. He must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Oh, you live with your parents? Family home and all that? No, it's just me. They aren't with us anymore. Oh. Because they're dead? Oh, jeez, I'm so sorry. It's okay. You didn't know. And I've done my mourning. You don't have to watch your tongue around or anything. Life goes on. What were they like? We get along? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you'd ever meet. Interesting, too. I kinda wish I didn't choose teacher, bro. Oh well. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail or something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself, as his family didn't have much growing up. He always made sure I had food, and I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from the grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing, if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. My mom was the local vet, the lady all the farms in the county knew call if their animals were in need of something. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's the most region. Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those were my parents. I guess we're both members of the Dead Mom Club. Man, my mom died pretty recently, so I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things. Ah, thanks, Rob. That's really sweet of you. How are you holding? I was glad to see you. I'm okay, hanging in there. It was a long time coming, so it wasn't a surprise. I'd kind of come to terms with it by the time it actually happened. It's not all bad. Didn't have to be in pain anymore. That's a relief. The hospital bills are another story, though. I can't even imagine how bad that must be. It's just salt and wound at that point. It's showtime. What the hell is that noise? Skunk ape! Oh man, a skunk ape. It's gotta be, right? Could be. Could be. Whatever made that sound, I've never heard anything like it. And it's close. Here, watch Gretchen for a moment while I check this out. You're with me, Gretchen. You and Stella inch toward the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. Oh, what the... What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit! I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall? Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can roll out Skunk Ape. But whatever it is, it has to be one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it was heading north. Let's go after it. Right behind you. I want to see what the shit is, too. It's a horror game, guys. I gotta make stupid choices, right? Sometimes. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown. Gretchen excitedly pulling along by her leash. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Ow! Are you okay? Must forget you first. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. No, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh, Jesus. It's still alive. I guess we have to roll the camera. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens. Folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seemed to have some sort of growth under her chin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez. Hope we don't get demonetized for this one. Wait, do you hear that? Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go on home? Birdie? Birdie, oh no. What's happened to you, sweetheart? Duke, we just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. Jesus H. Christ. Duke, it's all the thing that got a hold of her. Is it the chicken? Let's look at the chicken. You stoop down and look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She seems nervous, squirming, slightly against her harness. Examine the fucking growth. Good God. At first, you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched out, with growth pulsing beneath. She could still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop. It should be right as rain in a couple of days. Happened to me once, and it's not so much a scar these days. I don't know, it kind of looks like there's something in there. Look, Marty, if we didn't know better, you could say there's some sort of parasitic growth. Like wasp and the eggs of caterpillar. Look at the head. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over. It's still rolling around in their socket with unfortunate life. Oh, shit. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. Whatever got a hold of her busted her wing up, too. Little bastard. Yeah, what a bastard. Having investigated to your heart's content, you step back and give the bird space. There is something really wrong with all the animals we've seen tonight. No goddamn shit. It's like some kind of plague. It better not be contagious. Duke, we saw the thing that got a hold of her. Got it on camera, too. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something? You know there ain't no such thing. Do you think she's become an egg? Like one of those things gonna pop out of her? No, I refuse to entertain that notion. She ain't some kind of incubator. She just needs that thing drained. Maybe some antibiotics, that's all. Like, what are we supposed to do, man? I'm freaking the hell out right now. Well, obviously, if I say that, he's not going to be happy with that. It's just like that deer. Deer? What deer? We ran into one earlier. It had growth just like Birdie. As Duke and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you. Gently at first, barely a whisper. But then, a guttural moan, and then another, and another, until suddenly you find yourself surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. I think we should get out of here. Agreed. We've all had enough excitement. Come on, Birdie, let's get you home. Are you guys hearing this? She starts filming again. As Duke scoops up the injured Birdie, the voices in the trees intensify. It's like you're all suddenly surrounded. The strange noise coming closer, growing bolder. Oh! What in the hell is that? You feel a tightening in the leash, pulling at you from behind. Don't you step another foot closer, or I'll shoot! Don't think I won't! The man hesitates, and the thing steps forward, fixing what seems to be his eyes on Birdie, tucked under Duke's arm. The leash is drawn fully taut, and then there is sudden looseness. No! Gretchen starts making ungodly noises, screaming and howling along with the den around you. No! You and Stella turn around just in time to see another of the creatures slithering out from beneath the bush. Gretchen whines and barks, reaching a fevered pitch as another creature's malformed hand grasps at her. Oh my god! What's going on over there? What's going on over there? As Duke glanced back, everything seemed to happen at once. A patter of unnatural feet moving chaos. Duke grapples with the thing, as it grapples at a shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence, as if paused, watching it as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheard. Dude! Rob, save her! Shit! Shit! Get your grubby little hands off my bird! He's got a fucking gun. Get Gretchen! You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. Ugh! Ew! You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It reared back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. But then there's the deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly, it's gone. Duke? No. Oh my god. Oh my god, what do we do? Okay, first things first, I grab Gretchen. There, step 1 is done. Gretchen is safe. Great, okay, step 2. What's step 2? Okay. Why did you do something? Happy now? I don't want to blame her. Well, we call the cops. First, let's collect ourselves. It's okay, let's take a deep breath and collect ourselves. What do you mean? Totally acting calm and rational. Now, step 2 is to chase after this thing to get as much footage as we can. It's the only way we'll believe what happened. We owe it to Duke. Stella, you froze. If you go after those things and you pull that again... Yeah. Okay, let's go. As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Keep moving. You say nothing. They move forward with grim determination. I'm sorry, Duke, but I had to help Gretchen. We're almost there. You and Stella reach the main road, and the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they've stopped following us. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. Oh shit. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. And 13 text messages. Yikes! Tabitha's been blowing up my phone! Guess she might be worried about you. But, first things first, let's call the police. Right. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up on the mountain and, on the Signet Trail. Her last name is Richmond? Oh, shit. I'm from Richmond. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl. Who's gonna tell Bob? I guess now we wait. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walks 2 officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. See, right there, a thing jumps out of the wood and then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they are, they aren't human. And they killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now, we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But okay. Yeah, just give it the damn... Give him the damn camera. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. Yeah, she definitely slipped the fucking SD card out of there or something. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We're gonna team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I... Please call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you in. Who are you exactly? That's Rob. He came to town today for the funeral. Rob? As in... That's his cousin, yeah. Damn. Didn't think you'd actually show. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. The things out there could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke's going anywhere at this point. They'll still be out there in the morning. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. You have to ride back with you? Just walk. There's creatures left. We'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to assist. For your own safety. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You're right up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. Sure, Earl. You know Gretchen on the way back to town. The cops usher you and Stella back into the squad, or into the back of their squad car. You're just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff hugged you past Gretchen in the head affection, but she remained woefully focused on Stella. A worried look stretched across her little pug face as Hugby scratches behind her ear. Do not tell me this thing got infected. Stella stared out the window, oddly quiet. Hey, Stella, you good? He didn't respond. Place a comforting hand on her shoulder. You reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. You jump slightly at your touch, but you can feel some more tension ease. And hear her let out a self-soothing sigh. I don't think Stella's okay back here, fellas. Oh, I'm sure it's just a little car sickness. She'll be right as rain once we get back down the hill. Sorry, I'm still trying to process what the fuck's going on right now. Though she'd best try not to hurl in the meantime. We wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work late cleaning the squad car. We're only a few minutes away now. Y'all better keep it together until then. Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tire to give way to uneven pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. Oh, her house. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have all this sorted out in the morning. Get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was, repeat freely. Fox Mulder, Rob. Sure. You're in town for the funeral? Good. But to go leaving before then, I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get into any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchen. Y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know to get in touch. Or you know how to get in touch. Bugaboos. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. Okay, Stella, why the hell would you ask for me to walk on? She probably want to go back there. I don't know. Yeah, I hope you don't only ask, but what on earth did you want to walk home? That's a fair question. I've just had some bad experiences with cars. I don't know how to drive them. I'm not like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life or death. I wonder if that's how her parents died. Car crash. Which, I guess tonight was. Sorry if I weirded you out. God, what a night. Are they for real? Keep an eye on me? How are you holding up? How am I holding up? I mean, not great, but I'm more worried about you. I can't believe they just implied that you're a suspect, even after we show them all that footage. But it's okay. I'm not gonna let anything bad happen to you. Thank you, Stella. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're gonna do a little investigating of our own. We gotta find out more about those things. If we can get clearer footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library didn't open for a while, but I've read every book of cryptids they have and never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over there now if we get any later. I should check in on Tabitha, to be honest. I should probably check in on Tabitha. My friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You don't want to stop in first? I know I wouldn't want to head up the mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight. Oh, fine. Let's do it. God! This fucking car! Okay. Anyways. Awesome. Let's go. Yeah. I should really check in with Tabitha. Okay. I hope she's still awake. Rob? Jesus. You and Stella turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home. Before you could respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. He goes back. The figure's already gone. Disappeared into the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Yeah, I have a feeling that wasn't Wayne, and that was somebody who was related to me and coming to collect my soul. Hi, Miss Forsyth. I think I say your name. This is Rob. Is it okay if we come in? Of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. I'm really trying to find a saving spot, or saving point, but this is almost 2 hours long. Welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally meet you, Rob. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she had been sorely missed in the holler, and now poor Pearl-Ann is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Can I save here? Okay, good. I think this is a good stopping point. Holy shit. That picked up speed there at the end. Interesting, very interesting. I can't wait to see what the hell that shit was about. Like, what's going on with me and that fucking ghost? What the fuck were those things in the forest? I don't know.